Hello. Currency C-Drama greets you. Chinese drama Gen Z EP20. Sun Taotu's best friend doesn't have any objections to Zhao Liquan himself, but she feels that living with him in the future would bring a lot of pressure. Xingxing's thoughts are understandable. She wants to find someone with better family conditions. Sun Taotu asked her best friend why she didn't find someone at her hospital. Her best friend candidly admitted that nowadays, marriage is not only about emotions but also about evaluating economic conditions. Everyone wants to find someone with a good financial situation and a strong family background. So, they would rather stay single than settle for a hasty decision. As they chatted, Xingxing asked about Sun Taotu's current situation and the future of her marriage. Sun Taotu had indeed considered it, but her own conditions were too poor. Zhao Liquan at least had a family, but Sun Taotu didn't even have a home. So, finding a partner was simply out of reach for her, especially considering all the different measures and comparisons in the city. Now Sun Taotu just wanted to study medicine well, acquire some skills, and have a decent livelihood in the future. Sun Taotu's words were all true, and Xingxing asked her if she didn't have any thoughts about Ren Qingzhen. Sun Taotu speculated that Ren Tianzin liked Xu Meng, and Linglin also knew that her son had a liking for Xu Meng. Xian went on a blind date, and coincidentally, Yang Xiaoang was also at the same restaurant. Xian overheard Yang Xiaoang evaluating the blind date man in various aspects and asked detailed questions about his family medical history, monthly income, and even sent him an IQ test form. When the blind date man heard that Yang Xiaoang had a previous annual salary of 3 million, he treated her with special attention, and said that Yang Xiaoang met his standards. However, when Yang Xiaoang noticed that the blind date man had severe myopia, she completely eliminated him. She believed that the chances of inheriting severe myopia were high, and in order to have a perfect next generation, Yang Xiaoang decisively rejected him without hesitation. Xian found it very interesting listening to the conversation. He was also on a blind date, and the girl he met criticized the lack of reputation of the hospital where Xian worked. Anyway, Xian didn't like that girl either. After sending her off, Xian confidently sat in front of Yang Xiaoang and introduced himself. Yang Xiaoang didn't mind much since she had another blind date lined up, but the other person had to leave suddenly. So, Yang Xiaoang decided to visit Chen Hui and asked Xian to accompany her to pick a gift. As someone with no parenting experience, Yang Xiaoang had no idea how to choose a gift. Fortunately, Xian was a pediatrician and had a good understanding of what babies needed. He quickly helped her pick a gift. When they met Chen Hui's baby and heard that the baby's name was Nianhong, Chen Hui explained that she named her daughter after Yang Xiaoang to express gratitude. It was because Yang Xiaoang had saved a mother and child in heavy rain. Yang Xiaoang's eyes immediately turned red. She had been busy with her career, but suddenly she witnessed the unpredictability of life. After studying traditional Chinese medicine, she had the opportunity to bring a new life into the world. It was a precious experience for her. Hearing Chen Hui's story, Xian realized that Yang Xiaoang had this gentle side as well, which gave him a deeper understanding of her. Xianmin took Ren Xinxing and the disciples of the apprenticeship class to see the ginseng in the mountains. Sun Taotu heard the story told by Ren Tianzin and Xianmin and realized that 1,000-year-old ginseng could be worth billions. It was an incredible opportunity for Sun Taotu. Guided by Xianmin, they finally managed to see the century-old ginseng plant. They were about to pray to the mountain god when suddenly there was thunder and lightning, followed by pouring rain. Xianmin's face turned pale, and he immediately decided to stop and told everyone to hurry back. The ginseng was protected by the mountain god, and the sudden change in weather indicated that the mountain god did not approve of them digging the ginseng. Since Xianmin said so, everyone quickly retreated from the mountain. Lu Changqing urgently looked for Ren Xinxing upon hearing that he had taken the apprenticeship class students to search for treasures. He also went up the mountain afterwards. When he heard that Ren Xinxing and the others had found the century-old ginseng, he immediately had doubts in his mind. He mentioned that he had been deceived and lost his money for buying medicine. Now he planned to mortgage the Chinese medicine park land. Once it was auctioned off, there would be no more apprenticeship class in the future. Ren Xinxing stated that they couldn't dig the ginseng now, and even if they went back to search, they wouldn't find it. After the master left, Xian couldn't help but mutter that Sun Taotu had secretly tied a fluorescent rope, which should help locate it. In the evening, Wu Changqing described his bankruptcy situation with tears and misery. Sun Taotu couldn't help but be moved, but the master had warned them not to dig the ginseng, and she firmly believed in not doing so. However, Ren Tianzin had other thoughts. He wanted to save the apprenticeship class, so he decided to take a risk and dig the ginseng. Sun Taotu tried to dissuade him in every possible way, but he wouldn't listen. Since Ren Tianzin was determined to dig the ginseng, Sun Taotu was worried about his safety alone and decided to accompany him. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.